voucher codes, and a whole lot more. Now go stack those wins. I'll see you next time.
It's time to celebrate you. We look forward to showcasing your very best plays in NBA 2K in NBA 2K TV's Top Plays.
And this week, it's all about defense. Here's
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the 1. Love against Markkanen. Levine inside the three-point line. Here's Carter. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Porter in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Markkanen passes to Carter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game. Markkanen, good.
No, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And he banks in the layup. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Sexton with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Fires, high post. And it falls over the rim and in. Sexton's got 6 points.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Porter passes to White. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Love with the ball.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Levine for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Markkanen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates, really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Sexton finds Love. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi?
Wow. The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Love. Lets it go with a 3. Carter pulls it in. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lowry Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for Zach LaVine. Porter kicks to Nance. Cleveland gets it back. The pass to Windler. Misses the three. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 5. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
It's stolen. In transition, here come the Bulls. And Young with the stuff.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And stolen by White. In transition, here come the Bulls for the finish. And Young slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
Here's Porter trying to get open as Thompson. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's White. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Hutchison with the rebound.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Satoransky makes it off the glass. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Windler. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Hutchison. 1 second left, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Cornett. He's covered by Thompson. Basket counts. Cornett's got his first points of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Stripped away. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Porter's running. Garland, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Cornett. Can't hit that one. Nance outside. On the wing, Porter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
And it's Love missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Valentine. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Markkanen. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Cavaliers trailing. Inside, Sexton, and it's all evened up. Sexton's got 10.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
For 3, Levine. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. And finished off by Porter.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. To the paint. Harkinen kicks to Carter. From 15 feet away, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Drummond finds Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. Osman, the pass to Love. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And Levine throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Right wing. It's Drummond, high post. Carter on him. That's a 2 from Sexton. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 12 points for him.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Levine kicks to Dunn. Back to Levine. Over Porter. And that one is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Satoransky the pass to Cornette. And Young kicks to Harrison. Pass to Satoransky. Clock at 6. Launches it. Cavaliers with the rebound. Passes to Windler. Rejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's Windler over Harrison. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Bulls trail by 6.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Nance outside. Down low. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Nance. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. Here's Garland. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. They were firmly in control in the second quarter, and their lead stands at 8 here at halftime. Taking a look at and that'll about
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. White looking around. On the wing, Levine. Back to White. 5 on the clock. Right side, Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 8.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
For 3, Levine. Garland with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Clearly a foul.
Your son, Cole Greg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And stolen by Love. Here's Osman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett comes in for Carter. And it's done in for Otto Porter Jr. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 17. To the inside. White. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Sexton against White. Here's Drummond. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And it's White missing. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And that one's good. Osman's got 6.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Levine. Back to Dunn. Here's White. They get it again, but they get it back. They shoot again. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Dunn misses. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-3 run right now. And it's Osman missing.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And stolen by Drummond. Here's Love. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Love's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you know this about Kevin Love. He is willing to be a workhorse on the glass for them, and you will not have him ever give up on a play. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Levine, and Satoransky subbed in for Chris Dunn. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Bulls making a switch here. Harrison's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Valentine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Valentine's got his first 2 points.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Kept alive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. That free throw good from Thompson.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. Bulls moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Young. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Here's Satoransky offline. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Exum is out there with Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Porter at small forward, and finished off by Exum.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
Harrison passes to Young, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Exum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
Well, terrific read from Dante Exum. This guy sees the lane and attacks it with ferocity.
Harrison scanning the floor. In the corner, Valentine with it. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Bucket is good.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here's Exum. The putback. It's good on the putback.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Down low. And Young slams it home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Inside, Porter got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Now here's Valentine. Satoransky, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. Dellavedova dishes to Nance. Now the pass to Exum. Up top, Nance. Out to the right wing. And the shot goes in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. To the wing on the left. Valentine kicks to Harrison. No good with the triple. Cavaliers shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Exum passes to Porter. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Offensive rebound. Here's Harrison. No good. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Thompson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Valentine kicks to Satoransky. Here's Harrison. The putback. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Thompson. Nance outside. Over to the wing. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Dellavedova missing. The Bulls shooting just 34% from the floor.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Andre Drummond.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Here's Harrison. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Cleveland with it. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for Satoransky. Then for the Cavaliers, Zizic has checked in for Thompson. And Jordan Bell subbed in for Nance. Harrison passes to Gafford. Tries again. And it's good on the way in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Good D by Bell. Here's Zizic. Misses. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shock.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
defense. Here's a look at your top defensive blocks, brought to you by Mobile One.
What up? This is the 2K MC, and I am fired up because for this week's top plays, we're hosting a block party. Here are some of the best blocks we've seen in 2K21 so far. You know what they say, offense wins games.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the cap. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Pacers, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on...
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
And it's Osman missing.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release, a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Oladipo. Turner passes to Oladipo. Outside to Brogdon. Offline with his 3. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Sabonis finds Oladipo. Indiana again missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And so here is Indiana following the score by Cleveland. Left side, Warren. Brogdon outside. Clock at 4. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Warren. And Garland comes to help. Bounce pass from Warren. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
And Drummond kicks to Osman. From deep. The Pacers pull it in. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon. That one goes in.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Cleveland leading by 4. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Warren, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Drummond from the left block. He sends it through.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Here's Brogdon. Sinks that one from the post. Brogdon's got 6 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Oladipo with the block. And the pass to Brogdon. Outside, Sabonis. Oladipo against Sexton. 13 feet away. Again, Indiana.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Sexton, the pass to Love. Sexton can't get the tip in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Oladipo dishes to Warren. Back to Oladipo. Releases. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the small forward. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Lamb passes to Bitadze. The kick out to Holiday. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. Porter with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Justin Holiday.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Holiday looking over the floor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Pass to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. On the wing, Nance. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. With the 10th, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
McConnell with it. Nance on him. Outside Holiday. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game.
And you can't.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nance. That one doesn't go. Pacers trail by 5. Holiday finds McDermott. Lets it go from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's McDermott. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint, stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Big hands helping you on defense. That time Tristan Thompson shows off the mitts.
Porter against Holiday. To the right side. McDermott for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nance. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bitadze, the pass to Lamb. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Garland, that's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
Pacers trail by 9. Holiday goes in. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
52 seconds left to play in the first half. Shoots from the line. Windler's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
McDermott, no one around him. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Garland dishes to Nance. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nance has got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
McDermott with it. Nance on him. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Porter. Here's Bitadze. Comes up empty down low. And we finished one half of basketball. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 9. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that should do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the court for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the 1. The Cavaliers leading by 7.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And Greg, with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Love kicks to Osman. Sexton against Oladipo.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
To the middle, knocks it loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. The Pacers making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Outside Warren. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Outside Holiday. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Drummond passes to Garland. Love outside. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Osman. Sexton against Holiday. Here's Drummond. Good. Nice job down low. Drummond's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Love with the buckets.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Turner. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Porter. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side Turner, and stolen by Drummond. Osman the pass to Porter. To the paint. It's tipped. Sabonis with the steal. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Cans it from downtown. Osman's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Sabonis the pass to Brogdon. That one no good. Nice D from Porter. Stolen by Warren. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as TJ Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Outside Sexton. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Warren. Oladipo comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And Porter, here we go. Inside.
Get there.
And Thompson kicks to Porter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Lamb. Windler with the rebound. Thompson, high post. He's against Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the athleticism here runs in the genes for Larry Nance Jr. You remember his dad back in 1984 was in the NBA slam dunk contest. And the cool story about Larry Nance playing in Cleveland, in the town he grew up in. That's awesome stuff.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 11. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Lamb in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pacers 5. And Brogdon, here we go. It's good.
Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
Here's Sexton. Dishes it to Thompson. Nice D from Sabonis. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 11. Indiana moving the ball around. Sabonis with the bucket.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Nance. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Oladipo. Brogdon outside. The Pacers getting another chance here, and Oladipo stays with it.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Here's Sabonis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Sexton kicks to Nance. And there it is for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Outside Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, just working on extending that range, T.J. Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Turner with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's sent back by Turner. Sabonis against Love. Here's the pass to Oladipo. 7-foot shot. Here's Turner. The kick out to Sabonis. He tries for three. For three, Brogdon. But they'll get another chance. Warren finds Oladipo. To the inside, Turner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Brogdon against Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Love. Shot from the low block. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Sabonis.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
Passes it to Osman. Sexton against Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Outside, Sexton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Brogdon. Garland with the rebound. Sexton with it. From deep three-point range, no good. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry,
games, but defense wins championships. There were so many great blocks to choose from, but without further ado, let's see who made the top 4. Our first play comes from Justin Wells, 31. Makes a statement early in the game with the tremendous snatch block.
A spectacular sight as we approach our draw. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Asman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Fournier goes in, and it's sent back by Drummond. Love against Gordon. Love kicks to Sexton. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Stolen by Garland. The pass to Osman. Here's Drummond for 3. Love. But they recover it. Drummond passes to Sexton. 3-pointer. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Back to Gordon. Love grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Fournier. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Sexton's shot is good.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Knocked away. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Love. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
Now here's Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Fournier passes to Isaac. He kicks to Gordon. Can they get it? And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Windler. From deep. No good that time. It's an 8-point differential. Fournier goes in, and he comes up with the deuce. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Ennis in for Evan Fournier. The Cavaliers leading by 6 to the left side wing. Here's Garland, and that one drops for him.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Ennis misses. And here are the Cavaliers. Big stretch here going 10-2. Windler, the pass to Porter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Back to Bamba. It's stolen by Nance. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court and finished off by Porter.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
It's Garland, top of the key. Down low, Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
That one good for two.
Really impressive from DJ Augustine right there. This guy is so smart and figures out ways to score.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Nance outside. Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Ross is running. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He feeds it to Vucevic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Garland, no good. Now Ross. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Carter Williams is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Isaac. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch. Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Here's Love shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Fournier is checked in for Orlando. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Drummond's checked in. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And it goes down 2 points.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Fultz the pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Outside, Sexton. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Sexton.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Offline from the high post.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Fournier, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Carter Williams. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gordon's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nance, no good. The Magic trail by 8. Inside. The shot's good from Fournier. 8 points for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Nance over Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Well, who says this isn't a contact sport? Larry Nance taking the initiative to draw the foul. Nice.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Yes, that goes in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Nance outside. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Drummond is right there.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Vucevic, that's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Here's Osman. Ross grabs the board. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Orlando moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Passes it to Augustine. He dishes it to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half? Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny. And that does it for our halftime show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Love against Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, clear the runway, gentlemen. Aaron Gordon decided to finish with authority.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Sexton against Fournier. Here's Drummond. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac finds Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Love. To the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league. Boy, guys, when you think about Mo Bamba setting the record at the NBA Draft Combine, a 7'10", eye-popping wingspan, and amongst his draft class, he had the longest standing reach. So we are talking about a big-time, long athlete here.
Bamba passes to Vucevic. Back to Bamba. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Vucevic, and another shot. Back to Fultz. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Fultz the pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Kicks it to Vucevic. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and yeah. Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Nance finds Sexton. And here's Nance. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Sexton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Ross in for Fultz. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon, drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Isaac. And Fournier subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Porter. Osman. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Windler. He's off on that one, and Orlando will come the other way. And there's the pass to Ennis. He kicks it to Gordon. It's stolen by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. Windler with the bucket.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Ennis dishes to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Nance gets the rebound.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Ross passes to Fournier. Ross dishes to Vucevic, and it's blocked. Here's Osman. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. He got... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Fournier in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Garland. Offensive rebound. Out to Nance. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Second chance shot. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Fournier. Nance with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
And both free throws good for Drummond. The Magic shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Back to Gordon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Garland.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And stolen by Love. Here's Drummond. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. He's off on the first.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Isaac's checked in for Evan Fournier. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jetty Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Magic trail by 7. Gordon finds Vucevic. Sexton against Isaac. Left side, Gordon. Goes back up. Sweet move. And it's laid in by Isaac.
Well, with that length, you want to see Jonathan Isaac attack the offensive glass. Put that 7'1" wingspan to work.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Isaac with the steal.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Ross passes to Fultz. Stolen by Thompson. Porter against Isaac. Porter kicks to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton for 3. The offensive rebound. And Garland has it in the corner. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Vucevic in the corner. To the middle. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Feeds it to Vucevic. Tipped away. But they'll get another chance. Isaac finds Vucevic. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gordon.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Sexton up top. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, you talk about killer instinct from Terrence Ross. What a huge bucket.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Was shot by Sexton, no good. The Magic have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Fultz, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Fultz. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Up against Gordon. Over in the corner. Fultz. Here's Ross. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Now, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And it's sent back by Isaac.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
No good from Ross. Outside, Sexton. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? Is he's so aggressive, he plays assertively, and that to me is the key for young players.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out.
we have Vic Trick 93. Point guard has lots of room, but look who's lurking in the paint. Shows off the Hall of Fame heart.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside, Markkanen. In the corner, it's Levine. Over in the corner, White shoots over Garland. It's deflected. They get it back. 4 on the shot clock. Markkanen from outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Love inside, guarded by Porter. They get it back. And Love gets it to go.
Having Love pound the offensive boards, his instincts around the glass make it a great strategy.
Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Drummond. And stolen by Drummond. Porter against Love. Pass to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
And stolen by Drummond. Sexton against Levine. Sexton's shot is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Carter to stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
This is what Carter's built to do. Attack on the interior and impose his will.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Levine against Sexton.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Levine passes to Carter. And stolen by Love. Osman kicks to Sexton. Passes it to Garland. Kicks it out to Love. The pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Porter passes to Levine. From the arc. Porter, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Sexton slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
Sexton kicks to Love. Sexton on the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Done outside. Pass to Cornette. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Cleveland with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Garland, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Cornette. He's covered by Thompson. Cornette kicks to Dunn. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Stolen by Thompson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hutchison passes to Satoransky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like Satoransky's determination. Refuses to let the foul stop the shot.
The first one falls. So for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Chris Dunn.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Shoots. They get the rebound.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good, Harrison.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Garland. And a wide open look for Porter. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his second basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Missed inside.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Valentine out there with Young. Then there's Thomas Satoransky, and it's Harrison in at the 2.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set, so the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there.
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
And took it right into the teeth of the D and dropped it back for the jam.
I like that play. Easily could have laid it up, but he dropped it off of his teammate, and he hammered it.
Here's Sexton. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Cleveland leading by 11. Over to the left wing. Outside, Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Sexton. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Sexton drops them both.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
Back to Levine. Now the feed to Markkanen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Markkanen's got his first bucket in this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now. And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Back to Dunn. To the paint. Markkanen kicks to Levine. From outside, off the mark.
And that's the battle. They haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Here's Markkanen. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Porter comes to help. Porter finds Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Garland in for Porter. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Drummond, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Saransky's checked in for Chicago. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Cuts off the pass. It's 2-on-1. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
Carter, the pass to Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. Inside. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And that one's good. Osman.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Here's Hutchison. Over Love. Another shot. And it's Carter missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That one falls. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Carter. Love grabs the board. Now Cleveland moving it up, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And Sexton drops them both. 6 seconds left in the first half. Young outside. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he would... And that's
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Porter dishes to Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
White left side. Feeds it to Carter. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
They get it back. Love. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Tips it up. And Drummond is right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Porter. There's the dish to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. And Carter now, top of the key.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Porter comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Young's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Harrison comes in for Levine. And Satoransky's subbed in for White.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Drummond kicks to Dellavedova. Outside Porter. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Harrison. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Free throw good. Porter. Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Dante Exum comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Then for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison comes in for Valentine. And it's Dunn in for Shaquille Harrison. Satoransky the pass to Dunn. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Dunn's got his first basket.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by Cleveland.
Windler with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Dunn. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Kicks to Exum. Thompson up top. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Love's checked in for Thompson.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. To the left wing. Now here's Satoransky. D right on him. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Satoransky's got 6.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Pulls up on the elbow. They grab their own miss. Love. The second chance effort. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Cleveland going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Valentine out there with Dunn. And it's Young, and it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. He gets that one. So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Now, here's Garland. Here's Gafford. And that's a foul called on Ante Zizic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Porter's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Chris Dunn. White left side. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by White. Gafford passes to Carter. Out to White. That's tipped. Stolen by Exum.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Exum comes to help. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
Chicago ball.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Dante Exum. And a change for the Bulls. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Porter looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't cash in from close range.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
White with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Cool. You two players.
And so here's Cleveland. Zizic kicks to Osman. Passes to Sexton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the inside, it's stolen by Bell. Sexton attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Sexton's got 24.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Count it, good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Sexton. .135 left in the game.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Andre Drummond.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Valentine passes to Gafford. And stolen by Valentine. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And Cleveland making a change here. Exum's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Shoots over Satoransky. That shot off. And the Bulls going the other way now. And the pass to Valentine. Here's Gafford. Pass to Satoransky. 6 to shoot. Shots good by Gafford.
A prime example of Satoransky's feel and vision for the game is making it easy for his teammates.
Zizic kicks to Dellavedova. Missed. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know,
pressure badge as he freezes the entire team. Snow cones, anyone? Next, it's Mookie. Ferociously snatches the ball on one end, but they didn't stop there, as they turn around and go coast to coast for the acrobatic windmill slam.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final prepper. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. From 18 feet away, Turner. It's good on the putback.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
It's Brogdon on the wing. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now, here's Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Tips it, and Turner stays with it. Turner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Warren, the pass to Sabonis. Dishes it to Turner. Down low. And Warren, the bucket on the assist by Turner.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Love. The open look here for Sexton. They get it again.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Sexton against Oladipo. And Sexton over to help. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Pass to Love. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Sabonis. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the middle. And Turner kicks to Sabonis. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Kevin Love. Cavaliers leading. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he can put that one down.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Oladipo against Sexton. And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Double team Sabonis. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Oladipo. Almost, but it rolls out. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Back to McDermott. over Nance. McDermott can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Porter, and the layup is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Holiday with it, picked up by Thompson. McConnell with it. It's up against Thompson. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The drive by Thompson uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's McConnell. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Here's Bitadze. Drops in the short one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Thompson passes to Sexton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Holiday. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the drive. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Doug McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the small forward.
Come on.
But he stays with it. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Windler, the pass to Nance. Kept alive. That one doesn't drop. Deflects the pass. Pacers trail by 8. To the wing right side. Bitadze can't hit. Now Cleveland shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. The drive by Nance. Garland with the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Cleveland making a change here. Drummond's checked in. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for Lamb. And that one's good, Brogdon. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
The shot by Turner no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years, and has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Sexton, he's checked in for Kevin Porter.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
Now Brogdon, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Oladipo right side, Turner. Warren finds Sabonis. Here's Oladipo, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Brogdon looking it over. Pulls up on the wing, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Love, no luck. Pacers trail by 3. Ring shot on the way. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's Oladipo. Turner passes to Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, Oladipo has really expanded his game, can do a lot of damage in a lot of different ways at the offensive end. Very polished.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by...
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, and that should do it. With the second half about to begin,
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And here are the Cavaliers now. Kicks it out to Love. The wide open look here for Garland. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 3.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Oladipo. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Warren. Outside Turner. Drummond with it. Picked up by Turner. Jumps up. A slam dunk by Garland.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. McDermott comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Holiday with the 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter, no luck.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Indiana moving the ball around. Bitadze, the pass to Sabonis. Another shot. The 10-footer. And the jumper falls for him. Sabonis has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Boy, he's so well-rounded in his game. Sabonis is terrific at finding opportunities to score from there.
Nance outside. And a wide-open look for Porter. Drills it from outside. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And Holiday kicks to McDermott. To the paint. Bitadze, the pass to Sabonis. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Porter, here we go. Banked in off the glass. He's got 9.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Sabonis. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
And Drummond kicks to Nance. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Lamb. Holiday takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now just a 4-point Cavalier lead for Cleveland. They've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Garland, the pass to Windler. Outside Porter. From 8. Here's Drummond. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
1:02 left to play in the 3rd. Tries from the block. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
And finished off by Porter.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
No good from Lamb. Cleveland leading by 6. Windler, the pass to Porter. Stolen by Holiday. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded closely. From deep 3-point range, Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Lamb. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside, here's Sabonis. Count it from 12.
You know, there were some scouts that felt like Sabonis had a lower ceiling compared to others in his draft class. But I tell you what, he just continues to get better and better.
And so it's Cleveland with their leads. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Victor Oladipo is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Holiday in at the small forward position.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. Warren finds McConnell. Oladipo outside. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Oladipo. McConnell in the corner. 4 on the clock. Turner trying to free himself up. A shot by McConnell, no good. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. Out to the right wing. Exum's shot is off. Pacers trail by 4. Oladipo goes in. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sexton, and it's blocked.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. A fierce competitor on defense.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Brogdon, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Outside Holiday. Up top, Oladipo. Defended by Sexton. Here's Brogdon. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the defense pays the ultimate price when they don't box Turner out. I mean, he's more than happy to throw it down if nobody puts a body on it.
Here's Warren to tie it up. Hangs, and the layup by Brogdon. Brogdon's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then a second shot is the next best thing.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg? I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren, but I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Sexton against Oladipo. He feeds it to Warren. Good D by Thompson.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that one's good. Osman.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And then Oladipo with the jam.
And you know, Oladipo back in 2013 was the #2 overall pick in the draft and is showing a lot of promise. He's really taking over the game in key stretches here.
Thompson kicks to Garland. Here's Osman, guarded by Oladipo. Kicks it out to Love. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights. And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Here's Love, and it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Sexton the pass to Love. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Sabonis high post. There's the triple. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Sexton with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Sexton against Oladipo. Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the right side. Here's Love. That one's not going to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Oladipo against Sexton. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's the go for your throat mentality on display. Give Oladipo the ball in the clutch, and he's going to give you much.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Passes it to Garland. From deep. And another miss by Cleveland. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. 1 second left to play here in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. And just about to get underway as the starting five. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point guard position. Stolen by Gordon. Fournier dishes to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Isaac. And it's off from three-point range. Love the pass to Garland. Sexton kicks to Osman. From deep three-point range. And Vucevic pulls it down. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
Man, Garland like a small jet, room to take off, and he's flying.
To the inside, Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Drummond passes to Osman. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Down low, here's Gordon. And he banks in the layup.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And they take the lead.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Sexton following the score by Aaron Gordon, and it's good for 2.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Nance. A shot off that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Augustine with it. He's picked up by Nance. Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Porter finds Nance. Poked loose. And it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Here's Windler. It's hauled in by Gordon. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Isaac outside. Ross kicks to Augustine. The The pass to Vucevic. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Windler with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Gordon. Nance with some nice D.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Augustine. Porter pulls it in. Here's Garland. The kick out to Porter. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Nance and Johnson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from the baseline. Magic leading by 6. Ross dishes to Bamba, and it's in there.
Yeah, and even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And that one falls for Bamba. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Gordon, the pass to Carter Williams. Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded, and the jam by Ross.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
It's stolen by Ennis. Ross with it, now guarded by Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Ennis dishes to Bamba over Thompson, and Bamba with the basket on the assist by Ennis. Bamba's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. It's good.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Orlando.
Porter with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Ennis.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Augustine passes to Isaac. Outside Fournier. Out to the wing. Fultz looking around. Pass to Vucevic. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Garland, he's checked in for Porter. And so here's Cleveland. 15-point game. Here's Osman. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Osman. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Augustine, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Drummond. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Isaac finds Fultz. And here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Fultz after Colin Sexton's miss. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. That's good from Isaac.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Love outside. Now, here's Garland. Headed by Augustine. Augustine with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Fultz. And that one drops. Fultz has got his second bucket of the night.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing them.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Fultz, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Love, no luck. Orlando leading by 22. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Gordon finds Fournier. Back to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. And that one, good. Gordon's got 12.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Cavaliers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Sexton dishes to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Isaac.
And how about the flow with which he plays? Terrific moves, especially when it comes to dunking the basketball. A very versatile athlete who can finish above the rim.
Here's Osman. Back to Love. Kicks it to Garland. Left side, Love. Sexton the pass to Garland. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jetty Osman. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Porter kicks to Thompson. Stolen by Bamba. Gordon with it. Garland picks him up. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
And a wide open look for Porter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for the Magic. And the dunk by Bamba.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. It struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's Windler. Count that one. Windler's got 6. The Magic have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Porter, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Porter's got his second bucket.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Carter-Williams. Exum pulls it in. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Count the basket. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Porter kicks to Exum. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon. Evan Fournier comes in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Fournier following the score by Cleveland. The dish now to Bamba. Good D by Thompson. Now here's Exum. Defense is right there. Chalk up 2 there. Exum's got his first 2 points of the night.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Here's Garland, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic.
Well, Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Sexton's shot is good.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And good that time.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Gordon kept alive Orlando. And he's fouled on the shot. It misses, so a couple of free. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And they pick up 2.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Vucevic trying to get open. The shot's good from Fournier.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. The shot, no good. Nice D from Fournier. Here's Gordon. Outside Fournier. Isaac goes in. Gordon kicks to Fultz. The feet to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. When he does that, this guy can dominate.
Here's Gordon. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. Love the pass to Osman. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The shot's good.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. And the rejection by Love.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Orlando.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Aaron Gordon.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Isaac finds Fultz. Back to Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Orlando has possession. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. But they get it back. Outside Fournier. Right side Gordon. And stolen by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Sexton slams it in.
Wow, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. Another miss by Orlando.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Sexton against Isaac. Here's Drummond. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Back to Fultz. Shoots over Garland. It's off.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.